joining me today. Today we are taking a closer look at the Archer & Olive A5 dot grid notebook. Normally when I film these videos, I try and be as unbiased as possible. This is the journal I use and this is my current favorite. So I will try and hold back my bias and we will take an objective look at the journal. So this is the packaging that it arrives in. The cover is a fabric linen-y cover, and then it comes with an embossed image on the front. The notebooks come in A5, B5. They come in 8 by 8 inches, and they come in a traveler size notebook. And then for paper options, you have the bright white, the craft paper, and the blackout paper. But we're taking a look at just the regular covered white. They do have vegan embossed covers as well, so if that's something you prefer, that option is there. Okay, so they are the original 160 GSM bright white paper journal company. The journals have 160 pages in them. The journals have a pocket in the back, no pen test page, there's no contents page. It has an elastic closure, a pen loop, and 2 bookmarks. The bookmarks are really pretty. They're a ribbon, and then they have the Archer & Olive logo on one of the ribbons, which is kind of great. It's got nice weight to it so that it stays in place instead of bouncing around as you move the page. One of my favorite things about this journal, it does lie flat. When I switched to this journal, I was really surprised because most journals claim that they lie flat, but this guy seriously lies flat. So I was pretty happy about that. The dots across are 26 boxes across and 38 boxes down. And the paper is very smooth. It's almost as smooth as the vellum paper in the Rhodia Gold Book. So that's also just something to keep in mind. I have found that this is smoother than the Scribbles That Matters or the Amanda H. Lee or the Notebook Therapy. The Notebook Therapy has a bit more grit to it, for sure. The grittiest of the 160 GSMs, but when I do my comparison chart, I will point that out. But we're now going to go ahead with the pen test. It's going to be the standard pen test that I've shown you, and watercolor paint, watercolor pencils. We're going to look at stamping as well. Okay, so we're gonna take a look and see. There was a bit more smudging in some of the pens, and the reason being was the smoothness of the paper that I was referring to earlier. And so the gel pen smeared, but that's normal. The flare smeared, the fountain smeared, the friction smudged, the Crayola smudged, the Tombow smudged. And then the jelly and the acrylograph, those are normal. The pencil went on very smoothly. My last couple videos I've been forgetting to do the stamp ink smudge test. The dye ink and the solvent ink were fine, and then the pigment ink smudged. This is the heavily saturated, this is the lightly saturated watercolor paint. Okay, so again, only the Sharpie bled through, which is standard for the Sharpie, the alcohol marker. There is some ghosting and warping from using too much water on the paint, from you painting with too much water. So that's, again, that's standard and fine. A lot of people will paint outside of their bullet journals and then stick it in the journal anyways. But yeah, that is my review of the Archer & Olive A5 dot grid notebook. I am happy to announce we only have one more book left that we will be reviewing, and that will be up next week. And then I'll have my big blog post ready to go for you guys that you can check out and then decide which bullet journal could be best for you. But thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. I post a lot of bullet journal content, so thank you so much for being here today.